Court does call the case of NKSK Properties LLC versus Ashley Peters.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Noel Saul, attorney on behalf of the plaintiff NKSK Properties.
Right. Ashley Peterson, Brian Riggs, Asia Funderburg, they were not present. Would you like to take a default, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I would.
All right. Raise your right hand.
I have a little problem with my.
Okay,
that's as good as it gets.
That's
as good as it gets.
All right, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth to help you God.
I do.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Rent is due and owing in this matter for March of $1,000, April and May at $3,000 each. That's $7,000. There's a water bill in the amount of $1,119. Unfortunately, when the tenant left, she left the property in extremely bad shape with trash, food in the refrigerator, rotten food in the refrigerator, because she had cut the electricity off 2 weeks before she turned the keys over to my clients. There was a $6,350 cleanup bill. $6,350. It required 4 dumpsters to clean up the trash that was left in the house.
Okay.
And I have the bill from Nash and Brothers.
Can I?
Yes, Your Honor. In addition to the trash that was left, there was significant damage to the property in terms of broken windows in front, damaged holes in the drywall. And there was an additional $9,000 bill that was services provided by S3 Paint Solutions.
$9,000 bill?
Yes, Your Honor.
All of this work was done or needs to be done?
All of it was done, Your Honor. It was completed, I think, 2 days ago.
How long were these tenants in the unit?
They moved in August of 25, Your Honor.
Did all this damage?
Your Honor, there were 3 tenants that we know of. When 2 of the tenants moved out, there was another person who was living there who was we don't know who that person was. We only know that when the landlord went to collect March rent on March 20th, he answered the door because Miss Person wasn't there. And I believe, unfortunately, all of these were reasonable and necessary repairs.
Okay.
These were the first tenants in this property. It had just been acquired by the landlord. This is the property itself. It's a single family brick structure in Ypsilanti. Carpet had been put in. It had been painted. Everything was fresh when they were coming in as the first tenants to the property. And I have miscellaneous photos of the state of the property when they were able to get possession.
Okay.
I understand the amounts sound significant, and that's why.
But looking over the bills and them not being here, and they knew this is date and time set for trial, and then the money.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is a settlement conference. I had not brought them to be here to explain those bills.
Pardon?
This is a settlement conference, and for that reason, I had not requested the persons who issued those bills.
No, I understand that. I guess I said it. Defendants here.
That's correct. The defendants are not here.
So when I total everything that you've given me, and it's about 931 away from my jurisdictional limit, I get a total amount of $2,469. Is that what you get?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going judgment to the plaintiff. Do you have who showed up?
That was Ashley Peterson, Your Honor.
I think Ashley was the only one that showed up.
She was the only one who appeared. That's correct.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff for possession, said that's necessary, but I have your cost in this case, counsel. I have 130 filing. I have $94.35, $75 attorney fee. It's going to be 35, 9, 12. I have $209.35 in cost. So I will grant a judgment to the plaintiff for $24,069 plus $209.35 in cost. whatever that total out to be. That'll be the redemption amount as well as a money judgment in that amount as to defendant one only. Right. Defendants 2 and 3 were served by attachment, so I can't issue a money judgment. So the money judgment will apply as defendant 1 with a writ to issue in 10 days, should that be necessary. Thank
Do I need to present an order to the court on this?
Yes, I need a judgment.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Do I dare call this one? I will. Pierce Lake Village Association versus, well, it's listed as tenant, but
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning.
Morning, Honor. Nick Butchers on behalf of our plaintiff, Pierce Lake.
All right.
Travis Godin on behalf of the James E. Heaton Trust and Tenant.
All right. And where are we on this?
Good news, Your Honor. We've
Woohoo! No, sorry, that was just visceral.
for the last week and a half, we've been working on terms of the settlement agreement. We've finalized those terms as attorneys today. We just need to circulate them to our clients. They've pretty much agreed to all the terms, just some legalese. So we're
What is the
So, well, I passed the agreement. There's going to be some consideration between owner and association for any past claims. We will be finding pathways forward to try to ensure that help and accommodation are given to the tenant to provide a good environment for everyone who's living there, if that is not too big.
I don't know what that meant.
we're trying to get them evaluated.
Got it. Okay, so I got the sense, and initially upon filing, but I had a feeling that there are mental health issues regarding the tenant.
Yes, he. If I'm correct, he's still in custody as of today with the city or the state for some.
Your Honor, do you mind? Could we approach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, on this matter, the record should reflect we had a bench conference in this case and don't need to go into the details. What I will do is I will adjourn this matter out to July 7th at 9 a.m. and counsel may appear via Zoom for that proceeding if they so choose. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case Fixing Housing 401k Plan LLC versus Erica and Aaron Ward. Ms. Ward, this is your motion for the court for reconsideration of the calculation. Have you heard anything from the other side? No.
No, and I did also submit a request for my security deposit to him. I haven't heard anything back on that, $7,500. He also did not show up for the circuit court's mediation, the circuit court, the other one, and he's just disappeared.
I have nothing further.
From what I understand, so the record's clear, you heard from the plaintiff, or the owner, sent an email asking if the court had considered his previous email. You responded saying you had gotten nothing from him. Is that correct?
Correct. I responded that I did not have an email to respond to.
When you sent that response, did we receive a response at all?
No, sir. I sent that response that I don't get it.
And haven't heard anything. Then I'm going to make this quick. I think my initial calculations are correct. I looked back, but then you supplied this documentation. I will reconsider the amount. And so I will adjust the damage award from $22,566.04 to $19,057.08. And then I will grant your request. The court finding circumstances would justify that. Consider you had to shut down your equine business, permitting you to pay $3,176.18 for 6 months. Given that we are on June 2nd, I realize you filed this whenever. I will begin that July 1st, 2026. And then the corresponding final payment would be due 6 months from that date,
And then
December 1st.
and do I send that to him directly,
Then what?
the payment, or do I send it to the court?
When you send stuff, does he receive it?
Well, in the past, I used to do direct deposit. I would go to his bank and just deposit it in his account. I don't know if that account still exists. So I don't know. I'm sure he is there to get his money at some point.
So how are you intending on sending it?
Well, I would send it to the address that he's given me in the past. I can send it certified to make sure it gets there.
Why don't you do that? Because I'd rather not use the court escrow if we don't have to.
Okay.
Send it to him and keep track of the payments that you send.
Okay. So 2 more just quick questions. That $19,057.08. Now I have to think back. whether when I proposed my payment plan to you, I shouldn't have to ask you this, but did I base it off the 1957-08?
I don't know
Well, we just need to make sure that when it gets documented,
what we can do. I've adjusted it to 1905 or $19,057.08.
yep.
Divide that by 6. Start your payments July 1.
Okay, I'm just going to do that.
All right.
And that will be somewhere documented and sent to me. So,
Well, you prepare an order.
for you to sign that this is what was decided.
That's what I decided.
Okay,
Prepare an order for the courts.
a motion,
An order.
an order. Okay, I'll have to Google that. Okay, just saying this is what was said. Okay, and the last question,
What the court has ordered. Yes.
there's nothing you can do about my $7,500 that I'm never going to see from him because,
Security.
yeah, you just had that whole conversation. I was like, wait a minute, what about my security deposit? What, you were trying to get theirs for them.
I wasn't doing anything but my job, but
You can't do anything.
security, you can raise a claim for the security.
With you? Okay.
Certainly will come back here. I don't want to give you legal advice, so you may want to talk to someone. The security deposit, certainly there would be circumstances in which either the security deposit or double the security deposit can be deducted from this amount.
That's what I was hoping you could do because you get to decide everything.
What?
You told them the one time that you could file the eviction based on law, but the retribution was up to you. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
You did say all that. So technically you could,
Why are you
thank you.
on with her? Right?
You could technically take the $7,500 off of what I owe him. And that is the only way it would be fair because he is never going to give me a penny. He's a con artist.
That's not in your, so I'll do this. In your order, indicate that the court will give a credit for the security deposit not returned against this amount.
Perfect.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take the 19,000, deduct the security, then divide 6 payments. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Welcome. Probably the only thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Folks, I'm going to take now, I was going to be 10 minutes, but Ms. Ward took up part of my time. So 15 minutes, just give me 15 minutes and I'll come back and I'll figure out who I'm hearing next. All right, folks. Oh, don't look down. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I hurt his feelings. I didn't mean to do that. Court is staying in recess. You can remain, sir. Court does call the case of Sile Farms versus Rosalind Banks.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Tower Slough, P78301 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Ms. Banks, you want to state your name for me?
Rosalind L. Banks.
All right. I had the pleasure of talking to both parties in this case. There is a resolution of the claim that Ms. Banks will be paying the Sile Farms $600 even. All right. When can that be paid? You know?
It is.
Okay. All right. So let me do this. You'll be paying by check, right? Or are you gonna? Okay. So what's my 2 weeks? Oh, it's Friday 19th. No, we don't have the 19th. It's the 12th. Okay. So what I will do is I'll adjourn this to June 12th, 2026 at, hello?
Yes, I have to pull up what trying to serve farms.
Okay.
Like,
Is it 2
2 p.m.
p.m.? All right. All right. So 6/12 at 2 p.m. The 600 be paid, and as I had indicated, if it's paid, then they'll be submitting a dismissal. All right.
I don't have to return.
You want to come back here and yell at me? Is that what it is? You did, and I shouldn't say that. You not yell at me. Pardon?
Go to prison.
Miss Banks, you will never go to prison. There are some people in life that are just blessed. You will not go there. All right. No, you do not have to return. And for this court and this judge, it's been a pleasure dealing with it and getting this resolved for you. Stormbush, always a pleasure. Patty, take care. All right, courts. So I think you are represented by Mr. right? And you guys was Mr. Him. Got it. And that's who I have it back. And so now I'll be dealing with them. All right. Slow patience. Right.
We're on the soul food restaurant.
Pardon?
Soul food restaurant.
Soul food on Michigan Ave?
Across from Brown Chapel.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You're going right now? You just did that. You just did that to make me angry, didn't you? Okay. Very reason.
All right, telling you this on me.